Hello everyone, Novian here, and we are back with Hana-Kimi, Volume 18. Sorry, this is a bit late, but we're back, and okay, I had a slight apology to Nakatsu. Um, this that scene kind of went better than I might have thought it would. I should have better faith in Nakatsu. But he is still trying to make a move on Mizuki despite what she's going through with Sano. I still think that's bad. He shouldn't have done that. But um he didn't keep persisting when she, you know, made it clear that she still has feelings for Sano and stuff. So that's good. That's cool. Um at some level we can't fault the guy for trying, but still probably could have picked a better time, but he came back from that. Okay, um, he has some good lines. I didn't fall in love with you to make you cry. Um, that's a good one. And, meanwhile, Sano's still struggling with um his ego and stuff. Same with his father. Um, in this volume we talked about how Sano and his father, this conflict between them, both kind of stems from their stubbornness and pride, but they get to talk to each other, but it's kind of like it's kind of a cliche, oh, they just had his father collapse suddenly. Um, Even though I don't think did we establish that he had conditions before? I mean, it's fine. It kind of led to a good scene, so I don't mind it. They talked and it kind of made amends a bit. I thought it could have gone a bit longer, but I wanted a bit more. But what we got was good. You know, it was good. I like how established like Sano patting Mizuki on the head so much. It was something he got from his father, who would always pat him on the head. I think that's cool. Something he learned from learned behavior. Um, Sano trying to grasp with how he's so much alike with his father that he hates. Um, yeah, that's cool. Kind of a shame that that whole segment got interrupted for 3 chapters for slice of life bullshit. Shit. Look, the whole treasure hunt arc that like really right after Mizuki told Sano that his dad collapsed. We cut to this treasure hunt arc, which the author didn't explain this in the any of the comment sections or whatever the insert author comments, but it's obvious that it was a special arc for the 100th chapter, special, like 100th chapter special. Which in shojo, it's a lot harder to get to 100 chapters since it's like bi-weekly or sometimes monthly. I believe Hana-Kimi is bi-weekly. So yeah, it's generally a lot less shojo get 100 chapters. Um, so it's good. I don't mind commemorating the milestone, but you're kind of interrupting a good arc there for 3 chapters. It's not. It did not conclude in the 100th chapter. You had to wait till 104, which I in when you were reading this as it was releasing, I assume it was like a harsh wait for chapter 104. You know, because you had that cliffhanger with the Sano's dad. But okay, whatever. I mean, in a vacuum, the arc wasn't bad. It kind of introduced a cool character that's like an exorcist. But like not really, but sort of. It's like a rival to what's his name? The one that's Nakatsu's roommate that has like it's also like a medium type character. It's kind of like a rival for him a bit, which is cool. He has furts that are cute. That's a Shikigami, which is cool. But I mean, it wasn't too much. I would have enjoyed it more if it was following a chapter that didn't end with a cliffhanger. But even then, I don't think it's like peak Hana-Kimi or anything, you know. Although I talked a lot more about sense in this volume than 100 chapter special, you know. I guess she has a scent fetish. I don't know. She said she had like a she liked smelling cat's feet paws, which was okay. Okay, I talked about um what was his name? The doctor guy or nurse guy, his cologne. Oh man, why he's a fan favorite? Why don't I remember his name more? Um, hmm, it's what the hell? Rio do um yeah Umeda. Yes, there we go. Sorry. Yeah, that's mostly my thoughts. Mizuki is now after the Sano or Nakatsu encounter, she's like not sure how to feel about um hanging out with Nakatsu casually, which is fair. Yeah, honestly, this is one of the volumes that makes me feel like we're kind of really not leaning into the fact that the cross dressing series, you know, like not much attention or is paid to it, you know. Like you almost couldn't even tell if you were reading this volume without any of the prior context. That I mean, some of the pronouns would be weird, but yeah, you almost couldn't tell. Not that it always has to be. It just I don't know. Kind of feels like I don't know. Kind of feels like it's departed a bit. Hopefully, we can get a bit more on track with that sort of thing. We only have like what three, four, five volumes left, and also like after story after school thing, like side stories, I guess. But yeah. Anyways, until next time, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.